I wonder if that's why they wiped him out, because he's going to obviously cramp sales for antipsychotics, right? And SSRIs, things like that. Oh, we want people to be crazy. We want them to watch you, be like you, be crazy, so that they'll need our meds, huh? At the time of his passing, the social media sensation boasted 1.7 million TikTok followers and 95.7 million likes, as well as over 427,000 followers on Instagram. He was best known for posting lip sync videos and short sketches. In his last video before he passed, which boasted over 1.2 million views, the entertainer showed snippets from his recent June 1st appearance on the Barstool Sports podcast. Beats, I was 9 years old, but you may think that's crazy, but that's the life I've been dealt. I would like to use the influence I've been given to create safe space for spreading and normalizing talking about mental illness. My goal is to eventually open a rehab where people aren't traumatized at the end of their recovery, and where the staff members are trusted people. One of the many things I've learned while struggling with addiction was that surrounding yourself with negative people will only bring you down. For that reason, this Discord is meant to bring us all together and create a safe space where people can vent and help others through tough times. What is pretty decent writing. Pretty good writing. See, the Canadians and the West Coast has the best English. Period. Like, sorry guys. I know, like, I hate the West Coast with all my love. Okay, like I hate all of them, but the English is great. You know, this guy is a drug addict, and his English is just bam, clean, sharp, concise, you know? Needless to say,
one crestfallen commenter, while another said, please someone tell me this is not true, he's not actually gone. Another commented on the Passing Young video, the fact that he posted this a couple hours ago, and now he's gone, this really breaks my heart. Man, should have worked out, buddy, might have been better, you know? Noriega, I'm so sorry. Too soon? Oh, come on, guys. Fellow TikTok star Max Dressler also paid tribute to the fallen star, writing, Coopman, I think he meant Poopman. Star Candice Murley mysteriously passed several days after claiming that the voices in his head have gone silent. That's odd. I don't know what, you know what's weird? Okay, 555, if you have an inner monologue. If you think to yourself, okay? You think
to yourself, and that's your inner monologue. That's the voice in your head. It's your own thinking, okay? Do you know there's a lot of people who find out that there's some people who don't have it at all. No inner monologue. 000 if you don't have an inner monologue. Okay, there's people who say that they don't have an inner monologue, and then there's some who have one and they think they're going crazy. I have an inner monologue. It's so loud sometimes I look like I'm talking to myself. You know, it's a normal thing. I don't know why people think thinking's a weird thing. Oh, no wonder you're gone, guy. Damn, parking lot, huh? Just like this guy. Parking lot. Jeez. Anyways, yeah, see, this is the kind of dudes that TikTok pumps, guys. They want all Americans to be like this guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, now you don't work out, you don't join the armed services, nothing. They want us all sold out. Yeah. Poor guy. Since he's 9, huh? When did I start? 13, something like that. Wow, this guy got me beat a long time ago. Anyways, comments. Yeah, I don't know, that's odd. And that's the second time. Hey, Aphrodite, good to see you. Welcome, Aphrodite. Good luck on the van life channel. I was thinking of doing that, but I'm like, I'm not that interesting, so I'm like, I'll just be in my apartment. Yeah, I actually, you know, I lived out of my car for 2 years. I bought an electric car and I lived out of it. A year in LA, a year in Denver, and so I would plug my car in, you know, and then I get free electricity, so I can charge my laptop, charge my cell phones, things like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Aphrodite, a lot of words are blocked because so YouTube has a very long list of words. Okay, words and names, full names of high-profile people, and when people type it into the chat, it downgrades it. So what happens is, because I'm a patriot, there are a lot of people who don't like patriot channels, so they'll come in and they'll type in those keywords over and over and over. Even the number after 16 is a naughty number, so that number's banned. So I have to block them because they come in here and they spam these words to get the channel blocked off. So yeah. And exactly, okay, so the reason why I know who you're talking about, we're talking about James, God rest his soul. His name, he was banned in October of 2020, and so his name has been banned from my chat since then, and along with everyone else who gets banned. So that's kind of how the game is played here. And you can always tell, because it's like, oh, when someone gets banned, someone will come in here and just type in their name like crazy. Bam, 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 bam. Like when Tracy Beans was banned at some point. They brought her back. She must have got lawyers, but she was banned at some point So people would pop into, they're popping to my chat, they're going to Zach Payne's chat, and they're typing, oh, Tracy Beans, check out Tracy Beans' channel, check out Tracy Beans' new video, blah, 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 blah. And she hadn't posted a video in like a week, but they're saying, check out her new video that she just posted. And so that's what they do to attack us. And they'll probably be doing it to you too, by the way, because you're talking about him. Just a heads up, you know, this is how the game's played. A lot of words are banned. So Astrocat found that out the last show from me. So, yep. Sorry. Yes, Munder, one of the greatest YouTubers out there. He's a funny dude, but he picked awful friends, and he's no longer with us because he. I'll tell you this: if I was his friend, I would have coached him off of those problems he had. I would have coached him off. I had tons of friends in LA with addiction problems. I coached them all out of it, you know. But he surrounded himself with people who just continually led him into this perpetual downward spiral, and you know. He was dependent on lorazepam, and by the way, I mean, if you don't know, go look at his channel on April 20th. There is a stream where he's driving late night to a place in San Fernando Valley. I'm not gonna name her name, to go see her, and you know, every time they get in a fight, he pops on lorazepam, and he goes driving. And you know what? None of his friends said anything to him. I tried to. I'd made other accounts to try to tell him, hey, dude, you shouldn't be driving like that. Bam, I get banned by his mods. So I tried to be there for him. I tried to help him, but those people who surrounded him seemed hell-bent on ruining his life. I don't believe for a second that they're his real friends. I think they were tasked to isolate him, and now he's dead. So yeah, sorry, you know. 555. Look at this. Oh, see, inner monologue. I have an inner outer monologue. I accidentally like think out loud sometimes. Exactly. See, it's a weird thing because like I'm a millennial. I'm 38 right now, but I'm borderline with Gen X. So I identify more with Gen X. All my cousins are older than me, you know. So yeah, I don't know what the heck these millennials grew up on, but they don't have. Hello, good to see ya. But he, so you 80% sure doesn't have an inner monologue. Are you sure? You don't like if you think like 2 + 2 = 4, you don't process that at all? That's interesting. Hello, Silja. Good to see ya. Thomas Halverson. Yes, I completely agree about him. Me, oh yeah. I'm still targeted heavily, very heavily. Actually, the reason why I'm on YouTube is because my career was ruined by liberals. You know, I'm from Los Angeles, and you know, hey, they didn't like me supporting DT in 2016. I did it as a joke, so I didn't think he had a chance. You know, I thought Hillary was gonna win, and I did it as a joke. I supported him as a joke. I wrote in Carly Rae Jepsen for president in 2016. She's a Canadian pop star, guys. She was made famous by this guy, Bieber. Okay, Bieber retweeted her music video. She became famous. She's a Canadian pop star. I jokingly wrote her in as president of the United States. She's not even qualified for it. You have to be born, you have to be a U.S. citizen at least, you know, born here. Yeah. He was surrounded, man. I'm telling you. You know, like a lot of James's real friends from 2019, or the ones that actually cared about him and things like that, his actual friends and things like that. They were all pushed out by that existing group. They were all like, oh no, we're the crew, and they were all really, and they tried to do that to me too, by the way. Yeah, they all got banned. Everyone who tried to do it to me is banned. Almost everyone. Some of you are still here. I see you guys, but you know, you'll get banned eventually if you act out. Yeah, I just crushed the like button. Thank you, Silja. Yeah, I have a thing, Aphrodite. I ban lots of people in the chat, but I've seen you around before. You're cool. So thank you, Silja Channel. Just crushed the like button. Thank you very much. Tanya, this is not true. That no, yeah, in inner monologue is a totally normal thing to have. In fact, I believe Gen Xers, most of us see it as a normal thing. In fact, inner monologue is sociopaths. Maybe, huh? That might explain why millennials are so crazy. There are those that don't have inner monologue. Oh wait, I had to write that. Bless the past. May he fest in the. You see? Oh yeah. So Aphrodite. You see how he replaced the E with the 3? That's how you get around my block words. You can type whatever you want. You just gotta replace vowels with and yes, by the way, having that name in the titles of your video does downgrade your videos. That's another thing. So, oh, and by the way, hate channels are not like allowed on YouTube, by the way. So if someone's making videos trashing you, you could probably report them and get them banned. Just saying. Totally possible. Totally possible. Oh, and by the way, are you still here, Aphrodite? 38 is not millennial. It's no, millennial is 1980 to 2005. No, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, but no, I'm a millennial. It's general. See, I don't know. I always thought millennials was after that, right? After, I thought it was Gen X, Gen Y, then millennials. In recent years, I've found that
like what's that called? Generation Y is a millennial, unless they just redefine it at some point. I don't know. My mind never stops. Says Karen Star. Yeah, inner monologues are important. Frank, she said the opposite. Got it. Cool. I'm sorry. There says sociopathy is based on actions, knowing something is wrong with doing it, but doing it anyways. Yeah. My brain is my worst enemy sometimes. No, it's useful to think to yourself. You gotta think about stuff. People that don't think about the things they do are just on autopilot. It's only crazy if you don't realize it's an inner monologue. Yeah, if you think it's like, oh, people like not him, but some other dude who said, oh, the voice is stopped. You know, the voice is stopped, and they have ways to beam audio directly to your eardrums using laser, by the way. That is a real thing. But I don't know. You have to be at a perfect angle, right, for that to happen. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay, so after that, so
by the way, I have 5 channels. Many of them, sometimes here and there, would get demonetized because and their excuse is reused content. Okay, if someone else has already uploaded it on YouTube, and you're then re-uploading it, they may deny you a monetization for that reason. So just a heads up, because all my 3 biggest channels at some point were all demonetized, one after another, because I was like you go on Twitter and you find those videos of like a bird being chased by a cat, and then it's a cool video, you upload it, but the problem is other people already have it on their channel, and they have an algorithm that can detect all that. And it's automatic. It's not like it's automatic, and then it'll trigger their staff to review your channel, and if there's too much of that, then so whenever you reapply for monetization, I believe it's in August you got to do, right? You want to remove those. Sorry to bring you bad news. But I have big channels. I've been demonetized for that. They're monetized now, but I've gotten screwed at some point for reused content. So that's you know why? It's because people were watching Joe Rogan's podcast live and then clipping it out and making all these channels and getting like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and then they sell the channel on the dark web. That's what they're doing as a business. So yeah. Obama was born in Kenya. Yep. They have weird people talking to themselves and answering. Then they get loud arguments. They tell themselves, go F off. It's funny. It's funny because I've seen that. From LA, you guys. There's some crazy people there. Now all those friends are in his house. Yeah. I don't know. It sucks. It's not like I never tried to help him. It's not like I never tried to help him, but he picked his friends. And he didn't pick me. So it's none of my business. It's my thing. There's plenty of other problems in the world that I can be working on. The
elections and things like that, the primaries. Yeah, this is more of a political show, by the way. I've gone mainstream. I used to look into all bunch of celebrity stuff today. Just coincidentally, lots of celebrity stuff going on. I gotta get going. Geez, it's been an hour. Well, now Heavy 5 on 5. Peter's Pump and Dump. Hello, Aphrodite. Susan D. Hello to you. I've seen where Seda. PM.
Oh, your mom watches the show. What's her username? Jeff B. Good to see you. I don't know. Here's the thing. You see, if they review when you apply for monetization, they'll review your channel, and if it just contains stuff, also they won't review each video. They'll literally get blipped, and they'll say, hey, this guy, this person, half of their videos is already up. Can be found in other people's channels, and then they compare it. And they say, okay, well, they also compare which one was uploaded first, and obviously if they're live streaming, they're first, right? And then, no, you're not. I don't know if there's some registry for that, something like that, but isolate subject matter. See, I have all these different channels. Bam. Politics, parents. These 2 are like national news, and then the podcast is my live stream, stuff like that. You can think of it as You can think of it as imagine, you know, you turn on your television, your cable television, you put on HGTV, which is Home and Garden Television, right? And then you just see roller coasters. What would you do? You would change the channel, you know. And so that's the if you cross subject matter too much, like you should do one for your van life stuff, and then one for your other stuff, theories, and then one is your personal stuff. But definitely isolate subject matter. Like the difference between these two channels is this is long videos, this is short videos. So, and that's the only difference. Some people don't sit there. Some people, if they get a notification and it says the video is 8 minutes, they won't click on it. So that's different. That's why I have this channel here for the quick news. So, anyways, yeah. So that's some of how to do this. You know, what about that Tesla? That's an interesting one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what, because we know that they can be taken control of. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but if you look at James's video from 420, from the April 20th one, the one where he's driving and he's all like, you know, he mentioned at some point that he said he's talking to his phone. He'll say robot turn off drive assist. So apparently his car was also equipped with drive assist. So things to think about. But it's likely the most simplest explanation is that he took lorazepam and went driving, because he's done it before. He did it on April 20th. So, you know. Hello, Ellie Vaughn, good to see ya. Well, depends on the friends. Frank's gonna go on mainstream one day. I don't want to go on mainstream. I want to be on my corner over here with very quiet, you know. Very true, Susan with the big D.
I think to myself, and I talk to myself. I think it's perfectly normal. Yeah, I think it's normal. Anyone in LA? I think it's just you and Jen is in rural, like outskirts of LA. Not really LA. She's like in Riverside or something like that. Yeah. So, anyways, gotta get going. Next story. Twitter has provided Elon Musk with the data he's been asking for. He's been trying to validate whether these bots are real.
Yeah, it's heavily blocked here. Sorry. This isn't I'll tell you another thing that gets blocked. If there's an incident, like for example the one in Texas, that city then becomes a naughty word. So people will pop in, they'll say hello from this city. They'll do that, and they do that just to downgrade your channel. So when incidents like that happen, like in Buffalo, like in Texas, UV Texas, you gotta block those words, because they'll pop up and be like, no, you know, they'll type in those words like crazy. Burbank, Sassy. Oh, you're from Burbank, really, Sassy? I used to work for Warner Brothers. I actually met Donald Faison there, the black dude from Scrubs. I met him and his best friend and the janitor. Oh, I didn't really meet them. I bumped into him, like physically bumped into him. Oh, sorry. You know, he's a little shorter than me. So I was surprised. He's like 5'6". I was like, oh crap, you guys are short. The janitor was tall. But oh, hold on, I gotta get this song out. Sounds awesome. I work for studios also. The studios. Oh, which you work for Warner Brothers? Well, you don't have to. Don't dox yourself. But cool. Yeah, I don't know. I was there as a temp because they need to hire a temp to handle the confidential stuff, the severance packages. A neutral party who knows no one, doesn't even know their secret names, their code names and stuff like that. And they had me handle that kind of stuff, because I didn't know anybody's code names. All the celebrities, I don't know their code names. So they just file this, make sure they get this letter. They had me do that at Warner Brothers. But they didn't retain me after the contract period. That's all I was needed for, really, you know. I think TS is